So like, nah. So Ram can get whiff punished, but the problem remains is like she's gonna counter hit you. Like you have to acknowledge that. Like one of the biggest ways to beat the character is to first things first is to acknowledge that counter hitting from her is gonna be more prominent on her side, right?
How you doing?
It's like I was saying, right? Like counter hitting Ram is the problem. That's the problem. Is you can't counter hit the chick. So let's and I showed this before, right? But now that I have a little bit more experience, I played Ghost Bear last night, so I kind of know a little bit more now. Like in this matchup, one of the biggest things that stops Ram from losing to Chipp even harder, in my honest opinion, is Chipp doesn't have counter hit jump dust anymore. If he had this move into tumble, that changes everything. Like I still feel wholeheartedly that because that stops all the scramble jab mashing in the air, that stops a lot of stuff. That shuts down mad things. Even though Chipp's jump dust in this game is slower, it's still like this button used to shut it down. I think now this move is like 7 or 8 frames on startup. It used to be 6. Right? So when you break it down, when you look at Ram, like she's gonna be doing stuff like this like a lot. She's gonna be poking with that button a lot, right? And like this is where I have that discrepancy, right? I'm gonna smash it up. Right, so when we get in this range, there's no counter hitting this chick. You see? So you have to deal with that. Even if I was a DP, right, I'm gonna lose. So I can get a let's see if there's a range I can DP and clash. I'm pretty sure there is. See? Ooh, my DP eventually will lose because my DP sucks. What I think gives Chipp the advantage in this matchup? Alright. What gives Chipp the advantage in this matchup? Alright, so check it out, right? Ram can't super jump at Chipp. If she does, she has no other way to do anything about his jumps. Because she has a double jump. And her double jump punch is a great way to stop Chipp's like air push, right? Chipp can still super jump and double jump. He's already above her. So that's like one of her main ways of trying to swat Chipp, right? And he can turn that into a conversion, right? Or, right? Let me turn this off for a second. The thing about it is, it's like there's so much nuance in the matchup that it's gonna be hard for people to understand why this stuff is a thing. A lot of people just see like the damage he takes and just like, oh, it's free, man. Ram just hits him and he just dies. Ram does like buku damage. Yeah, so does Potemkin. Whatever. So when you start looking at that, Ram starts scrambling in the air, and a lot of her stuff still works the same, just like Xrd. No matter what any Ram player tells me, you're still jumping around, being Scramblethal, mashing jump punch to try to stop things, right? So if you think about it, right? Get a backdash in here. That's like a free air to air, right? That's free. And so conversion. This is normal.
How you doing?
This happens in all the versions, right? So that's one. She still dies to Chipp being above her or Chipp air to airing her, right? So that's one thing, okay? It's a hard time 6Ping her when you so using 6P against her, you have to read the temperament, right? So if they're constantly focused on using far slash, okay, cool. Then you need to like read the far slash and get the jump, and then make it count, or go in with the 6P, right? You have a few options, right? If you're on the ground, you can run in, FD stop, and then get in there, and that's how you whiff punish, right? Like I normally just now I know I fish at this range. I threaten with mobility and use 2S 2H. right? We want it to, we want that to really say punish, right? I'm gonna set the dummy to all guard. Okay, too close. Too close. Too close again. See? And we take our turn now. We did 109 plus corner from mid-screen. Easy peasy. Yeah, 6P against far slash is definitely a read because she can opt to use 2S, right? If we try to move in on that. Because Chipp 6P and far slash, and just like all the old Guilty Gear games, still lose to lows. Like, none of that has changed. I could opt to sweep, right? But like, you know, sweep does good in a situation, but like, you might as well just like big chill. It's better to just wait and look for the whiff punish. So she still has man recovery on her buttons. So Ram's offense, in my honest opinion, is only so good. I think it's because like when she loses H sword, her pressure just becomes a bill. She has to spend bar to make it substantial. When she spends the bar and gets nothing out of it, she loses reversal super. Which I'd rather her burn her bar to RC and lose reversal super than to have her have all that meter and then worry about reversal super plus RC. You see how there's a lot of give and take in the matchup, right? If she spends meter for like the corner pressure to keep you there, reversal super is now off the table. So there's nothing to worry about in that regard now. And you can play it eye for eye, right? In the sense that like, okay, she wants to burn her bar to do this. I'm gonna yellow RC and I'll trade pound for pound on that one. And guess what? She still doesn't have her sword. So she only has far slash. So what happens is she loses the ability to do this. So she's just doing this, which while this hurts, you have that small window where this is gone, where it's party time. And at that stage, if she wants to use reversal super, it's not going to hurt nearly as bad as if she had both swords. There's a lot of give and take in the matchup. And if the ramp player is going to be like, if they're going to get oppressed, they're going to either burn out, they're going to try to burn the super on reversal, or they're going to try to blue YRC to escape. And if they YRC, guess what? That means they cannot burn meter on the super and be safe. So now you start slowly, like you see what I'm saying? The options get layered and you start pulling things away slowly. You can kill her before she gets her bar with Chipp. That's another thing. Like all that pressure here, like in this corner, she has nothing fast enough to box you. What's she gonna hit from this range? What, 6P? Just trade. Like she can't counter poke you with far slash at this range. You win this exchange. She can 2K 2D, but I mean, please, right? If you're outside this range, 2K 2D means nothing, right? Even if she hits your 6P, it doesn't matter. This is the micromanagement of the matchup. You have to know. I learned all this stuff yesterday. I was like, oh, okay, it doesn't matter. What are you gonna do? What? 2K what? Your 2K 2D? Who cares? That's not gonna, that doesn't hurt, right? Whiff punish. If she autopilots that shit, you automatically whiff punish her 2S. I mean her 2D. Right? So who cares? Why should you care? Just take the hit. Take the hit. Just take the hit. Worst case scenario, right? She opts for 2K. Let's see here. Oops. She can opt for 2K 6P, right? But I mean, we're still in the same spot, right? Who cares? Punish.
How you doing?
There's a reason why I'm the smartest Chipp dude.
That's all we got.
There's a reason why I'm a smart player at this game. It's the micro situations that matter the most. When Chipp puts her in this position, everything is compromised. And she can't use Dara without bar. And guess what? She's losing meter. Guess what? Keep in mind, when you FD things, you get an extra 2 frames of block stun, which makes the attacker extra +2. So if she wants to sit there and start FDing him out, that's totally fine. FD away. You know, think about it. FD away. It means nothing. It doesn't matter. Her 2S is crazy. I mean, We can isolate that, right? Yeah, you can opt for that, right? But then we're playing RPS, right? but then we're playing rock paper scissors, right? So check it out, right? Let's talk about the RPS and Ram's case, right? So we'll use 2S in this situation on block, right? We'll use 2S, right? Go ahead, press. Press. Please. In fact, I got you. What?
Come on. What's up, man? How you doing?
Press.
Don't forget about that.
Press.
That's all we got.
I just please. Press away. It doesn't matter. You see what I'm saying? When you really start looking at Ram falters so hard in the corner. That's why if you corner her, she's gonna fight real hard to swap positions. And if that's now at that stage, you're like, well, she can jump out. Okay, let's look at that. All right, so you do all the oppression session. In fact, let me do it right here on the recording. I'll do recording setting. I'll do the recording setting. Do the on block custom. Okay, cool. So now we'll use that on block, right? And you try to throw her ass. Where you going? Intercept her shit. You wanted to jump? Okay, sure. Get caught. Like where are you going? Like where are you going? Like literally, where are you going? Like this, like this situation is really not good for her. So when you corner her, it's party time. And look, I'm using Gamma Blade to catch her jumps. Right? Oh, what do you know? You try to jump away, 209 damage. The thing is, her buttons are too slow. Only thing she's gonna do to punish clone is use super. So it doesn't matter. If she's not using super, like look. Far slash. Far slash, bodied. No, that's two slash, right? Far slash. And even if not, right, you can go for far slash and keep it going. You just mix up what you want to do. So you do this, right? Right? Or and you're still doing 108. I'm doing 108 and she's still in the corner. Think about that. I'm doing 108 and she's still in the corner. I'm not losing corner. Like, what is she supposed to do? Super? Yeah, just do no more pressure than RPS. Because look. All right, check it out. Right, watch this. Whoops. Oh, you pressed the button, Ram. Man, that sucks for you, right? Man, max damage. Damn, 275 for trying to press. Okay, cool. But then you're probably like, nah. What do you mean? They're not gonna get hit by that. Okay, fine. Let's see what happens when they get hit by Rekka, right? Damn, no super, still 226. Let's get it with a super. Let's do it with a super. Fujiyama Geisha. 249. Still good damage. And hard knockdown. Like, look at her HP. Like, think about that. So like, I'm telling you how to win through the nuances. I'm telling you how to win with the micromanagement. Out here, her confirms don't mean shit without meter either. She needs to be here. If she's not here, there's no confirm. If she's not here, there's no confirm. If she's here, there's no confirm. There's spacings you need to play around to not let her get her sword off, right? If she hits me with sword from about this position, pretty much guaranteed she's gonna get a combo, right? So let's go right here, maybe. Where's the? Okay, so maybe about here-ish. Let's see here. Like maybe this spot right here on the screen, right? Where this thing right here is on the ground, right? Yeah, I'm gonna move my camera, right? So y'all can see it 100%, right? All right. So this square right here, this block, probably gonna give her a combo, right? So from here, if Chipp's like right here, if any character's right here, doesn't matter if it's Chipp or not. See, combo city, right? But if let's come back to the corner. Let's say we're in front of this block, right? Now we do the same thing. There's no confirm. So there are markers on the stages you need to pay attention to know where you're not supposed to stand, or you avoid it. If you get caught in the corner, that's fine, right? So let's say she does her thing, right? Okay, you block that, jump. He has triple jump. She has to guess, right? And if she wants to chase, she has to deal with double jump, K alpha, double jump, triple jump. You know what I'm saying? 1, 2, 3, K alpha. And look at that. She has to chase him again. So she has to do just like old school Guilty Gear, right? In Xrd, where, all right, I did my sword pressure. I guess now I have to back up. And that gives Chipp all the room in the world. Because now she's backed up and she's got no sword, right? So now let's come off of her for a second, right? Come back under slot 5. All right, so now she's looking to like, all right, I gotta punish Alpha Blade. All right, that's cool. I got Shuriken. I push you back. Cool. Now let's play. Like, what? Are you serious? Are you serious right now?
Come on. What's up, fam? How you doing?
Like, you guys aren't breaking down these matchups like this, man. The matchups are more dynamic than just, oh, Chipp gets hit and he dies. It's way more dynamic than that. There's mad nuance to the matchups that you have to pay attention to. If you keep Ram away from the corner, but you oppress her in the corner, it's party time. Because now guess what? Now when she wants to try to escape, she's doing this. You know, she's gonna be doing all that jumping around. And guess what? She exhausts her double jump. You know what that means? Guess what, friends? You know what that means? Set her to all guard. Watch what happens. Oh. That's fine. Go ahead. Go ahead. I've been playing this matchup for like years. Even though this is a new game, Scramblethal Valentine is still a thing. Okay? I call her Scramblethal Valentine because all she does is try to scramble. They fixed her scrambles on the ground and made it more, and they left her air scramble the same. So she does this all day long. But like, this is only good in the neutral. It's even better when you're close to the corner because she gets a confirm. But if she doesn't have the corner, her confirms are gonna be weird. Right? She has to use Daro for confirms in the mid screen. And I know she has some meterless stuff too. Don't get me wrong. But I feel like you're not gonna go for it all the time because Daro doesn't always hit from tip range, right? Nope. So it's like, okay, what do you do? Will this be on YouTube? Because this is a godsend for me as a beginner Chipp. I probably could put this up. But I'm out here. And I'm helping y'all to get to this point because like there's a different way to look at the matches. When you start understanding how the matchups work and the more nuanced stuff, all the stuff that people say on Twitter about, oh, this matchup sucks and that matchup sucks, that shit starts to dwindle down. I'm sharing this information with you guys so that you guys can level up. You need to level this up. Stop reading Twitter. Level this up. I know people have trouble thinking for themselves, and that's okay, right? I don't mind being that shining beacon to help you get there. You know? Now, I'm not saying this is free for Chipp, but what I tell you that like there's a lot of like risk reward in the matchup that isn't in her favor, things start to make sense. And if you learn these nuanced things, this changes the matchup completely.